Hi YouTube, how are you today? I'll be taking on the Quistis Heretics. And let's see if we can get a good friend unit. You know, nobody's got exactly what I want right now. This Sephiroth is pretty tempting, although it would definitely be better if they had the blue armor. Similarly, I would love to have the Ace friend, but it's a 3-turn only. I may go for the Cloud of Darkness. But I love this guy's outgoing message, so you know what? I'll take a 3-turn Ace friend. Why not? So, this fight is notorious for forcing you to pull for the featured character, which is not the case, although it is fairly difficult. Honestly, I would probably say you may not be able to do it without this character at all. I'm pretty sure Quistis will factor in some capacity in almost all runs. Although I'm sure that there's some galaxy brain out there that's cooked up a strategy on how to make that work. And hey, congratulations. Look at the big brain on Brad. For real though, if you've managed to do something with that, hey, hats off to you. I'm not going to. But instead, we'll be taking the classic... You know what, let me add this to you first. We'll be taking the classic Porom and Layle combo. No X-Death at this time. That comes later. Now is not the time for X-Death. That comes later. Ooh, ones. That does not feel great. But those spicy, extra big-ass launches do. Now with more molecules. And if you get that reference, a shout out to you. Who needs brave damage when you can just do this? Although I do really need to delay them a little bit. These guys don't have a lot of health, as you can see. This guy comes in with the delay, which I'm fine with. Because I don't want him to take turns anyway. Now we've cut most of the shield down. We do not get much of anything else, but that's okay. Porom's on the case, the shield is almost gone. Next, we will take that one. We probably should not have taken that one. These guys gain a ton of HP. If you don't break that, I tried this once just to see what would happen, and they actually... Now I don't know if it's a specific amount of health or just what's missing, but they healed all the way to full. But I think it was like 1.4 million, which is significant. Let us... I will wait to use that. And instead use this. Oh wait, he's immune to delay right now, isn't he? I should have used the HP plus. Foolishness, Dante. Alright. We'll cry again, see if we can proc a... Nope, no confuse. But that's okay. We don't need it. We've now got the HP damage. I think I heard Porom's EX proc. Thank you for breaking. Yeah, we'll go ahead and give her an opportunity to dump her Brave. And then we're actually going to summon here, I reckon. And then hopefully this is going to work the way that I want it to. Hopefully. It did. Excellent. So my goal here is to try and drop at least one of them below 50% before we come out of summon. If at all possible. And it should be. Let me go for you. We're not exactly breaking the bank in terms of delays here, though, for the orb. So we'll want to manage that on Quistis' next turn. However, puts us in an awkward situation. So I don't want to take that launch. I will instead take the other launch. Ooh, yeah. Okay, I think we just managed to avoid triggering the stuff. Because I do not want both of them recovering health at the same time. So what we can do now is pop a cry. Will we get it? No. So we will instead use this. Because this will trigger a launch and it will most assuredly push the threshold. And then we want to carefully lower B's health as well. And now we want to do it a lot less carefully. And then what we'll do is we're actually going to swap Layle out for Ace, since it's a 3-turn Ace. we'll LD burst and then LD again. And then call it a day. Boop. We'll swap Ace right here. Because the defense down that we'll get from this that is framed will be hugely helpful. And then we'll probably end up closing out the fight with the burst from Layle. So, we're 11 minutes in. I don't anticipate this is going to last a whole lot longer. I do, however, have to LD with Quistis. Push these guys back. For the orb. You know, I'm actually a little concerned that the burst is going to do bad things. Maybe I shouldn't be. Oh no. No, I absolutely should be. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay. Mm-hmm. Sure. Yep. Yep, there it is. Perfect. The only problem that I see is the other guy. You know what? Can we make this work? Oh no! Oh no. Okay. That's alright. We'll just have to burn it. Call it what it is. Get that back up immediately. Alright. And honestly, I kind of would rather... You know what? I would rather have the extra damage off of Jackpot. Even though these traps aren't hitting all that hard. Oh, we got a confused proc that time. And we will Ray Whip again. Last LD, but that's okay, because we're ready to close out the fight. Porom is so good. And the setup is kind of silly. And without any further ado, we're just going in. Burst, go. Battery back to full. That's what we like to see. We'll go ahead and field burst here since it's already got the launch. Since these guys don't have any sort of enrage mechanic, there's really no reason why you can't just kill one of them. Which might be what we do here. Put Layle after Quistis. I generally don't like using bursts as an execute, but I think we can excuse it this time. You know what? I'm actually going to target this guy with this, because it won't kill, and I want 2 targets for the finisher. The perceived additional damage. Whether or not he's actually doing more damage to 2 targets or 1, I don't know. But it feels like more. 2.5 million, not bad. Tiny little damage from that. Yikes! But that's okay, because I will just send my problems away to, quite literally, the Shadow Realm. And you are next. We'll do an X-Def run next, because you know me and my X-Def. You know, that might actually be a little more interesting, since I would probably have to give the enemies turns. Maybe. That being said, we got them. Sure. So, here's our team with our little 3-friend ace, or 3-turn ace with these artifacts. I like how he's blue, but was still dealing so little damage. Anyways, thank you very much for watching. Remember to like and subscribe for more content. Drop me a comment, let me know what team you ran. I always interact with all the comments. I will see you next time. Take care.